Hey guys, so here Azure2 and today I reviewed the Decool Lego Bootleg Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice Kryptonite Interception, and here's the box, and it's quite big. And yeah, this is just it's recommended for ages 6 and up, and it's set 7117, comes with 306 pieces. And comes with 3 minifigs, and which is the 2 LexCorp henchman and also Batman. And this is the top, and you got the actual size of Batman. Side, the other side. Bottom, and finally the back. So the back shows you the features of it, and yeah, that's pretty much for a box. And inside does comes with this little crate thing, which yeah, they only started making right now, and Shinger had, and you know, like, it's definitely nice to get this crate because you know, it will be more easier to store off the bags. But yeah, there's also handle. They're not handle, just finger hose kind of thing. But yeah. So this is the instructions, and yeah, these are instructions, not this is the instruction, but you can see the first page all the way to the last page, and you got off the collection, which is yeah, you got the first set, starting from the first set all the way to a new set, which all these have came out, and yeah, they forgot to put one more set in, which is the Heroes of not the Heroes, the Clash of Heroes set. They didn't put it in, but they did make it, which I did seen it, and yeah, that's it for the instruction manual. So for the first minifig, this is one of the henchmen, and yeah, the reason that he's holding like this is because the back of the stud shooter can't really attach this. Yeah, if you see the stud shooter top here, yeah, I can't really attach in, you see, because the stud hole here is too small. And yeah, this happens. This also happens in the 6-pack of Batman vs Superman minifigures, which I don't know why they just keep making this problem in the Lex henchman minifigure. So that's a little bit weird, but the stud shooter does work a little bit, but you know, whatever. And then you can just put it back in. And yeah, the minifigure here, I quite like the printing of the Lex henchman, because you know, you got all of, like, the tags, the zips and stuff, and yeah, you can see the front printing, and then the back does have look, LexCorp, and no double side. Oh yeah, that's actually a double sided face, I forgot. And yeah, it is his angry face. So yeah, that's it for this minifig. So this is the second henchman, which is the forklift driver, and yeah, you can see the only difference between this and this figure, which I just now showed you, is that their pants are different in different colors, I believe. Yeah, and then their faces is just only this difference. And yeah, you can see he does have brown pants, and his face, this is his front, and then his second expression. So yeah, it's just pretty much the same as the first one. They all have the same torso printings. And yeah, that's it for this guy. So the last minifigure here is Batman, and yeah, as you can see, this comes with his like new silver color batarang, which is cool. And yeah, really the main reason that I got this set is because I wanted this Batman, also the Batmobile. But yeah, if I didn't get the 6-pack set, I could have gotten the Sky High battle set. But yeah, so you can see his front ring is normal. The bat symbol is bigger than the normal black suit Batman. And yeah, it does have his utility belt, and it does shows his muscle, and this comes with his cowl, and then this is front face, and then this is second expression, which is the angry face. And also there's something different about different about this between the official Lego is because it's the cape. The cape is like hard, not, it's just the normal hard cape, not the soft cape. So you know, if you want to put him on the Batmobile, then you have to remove the cape. But yeah, the back printing here, and this also have some of his like utility belt on the back. And yeah, I guess that's it for this figure then. So yeah. So starting off with the builds, this is the Forklift, and yeah, the first thing that I see is way different than official Lego is the sticker. This is not LexCorp, this is Super Speed. And yeah, I only realized this when I got to the shop, when I bought it, and then you know, I see like Super Speed, like yeah, I don't know why they didn't put LexCorp. You know, because like other brands, they also put LexCorp, and they didn't get like a copyright kind of thing. So I don't know why they do that. But yeah, I can see the fork here. It does go to the bottom, and the rubber band is, you know, pretty good. And yeah, I can just put it to the ground and lift some cargo up, and you can also bend this if you want to. But yeah, and then the side here, it does also have the flick missile, which can't really flick out, which is like the Decool, which you know happens most of the time in Decool. They can't really get flicked out, they only can get pushed out. And yeah, the cockpit, you can open this up, and it does have a little like a steering wheel. And yeah, you can put the figure here, and there's no stud, and just put in here. And then the back, it does also have the tail lights, and I guess these are meant to be like, you know, the headlights. And the exploding feature does work. Yeah, really, it's just pretty easy. It's just like a catapult or something. You know, if you just put your minifigure here, you want to catapult your minifigure, just put your figure here, and just, yeah, you fly not very far, but you know, and then you can just put the cockpit back, and yeah, it's pretty easy. So yeah, that's it for the Forklift. So this is the cargo, and yeah, it's Kryptonite, and yeah, you can see it is on these bars here, and the bottom is hollow, and because you know the fork have to go through there. And yeah, all these like all of them are the same. And yeah, and then you just open this cover up, and then you got the Kryptonite inside, and that's just how it is. And the good thing is that you know, in official Lego, these are very loose. Like, yeah, I forgot which thing is loose. Yeah, I believe it's this glass thing. So, you know, guess it's pretty great that Decool made tight. So yeah, that's pretty great. And how I do this is just lift this up. Okay. You have to be careful with these. Like, yeah, they could injure you. But yeah, you could just push that in and then just put it up. But if you just if you just let go, yeah, you fly out. If I let go, or you know, if I you know, put it harder or whatever, yeah, this will fly way further. And yeah, but yeah, that's it for this thing and the forklift. So let's get into a Batmobile. So this is the Batmobile that comes with. So you can see this thing is exactly the same as the official Lego, but the only problem is that the wheels doesn't roll that well. And yeah, I mean this like, yeah, these roll okay. Yeah, because when I build it, they are very tight, and yeah, they can't even move. But I sort of just made even more loose so they can just move. And especially for this wheel right here, it can't really, it's very slow. If I push this thing in, then it can't really move. So the front here does have the headlights, the lights or whatever, and then you got the bat symbol, and you got the stud shears, which does work. But yeah, there's only one problem. And yeah, this also comes with extras. Yeah, you know, it's very like hard to put it in. You have to just point it right exactly in the middle. Like, yeah, like, you know, right, you can see. I can't really see it, I guess. You have to just, you see, I didn't even push it in. But yeah, the good thing is that it does work. And yeah, and then you got the guns on the side, which is quite cool. And yeah, and yeah, this thing just sucks. It doesn't really roll. And yeah, so yeah, everything here is very easy for apart, which is a little bit of a problem. But yeah, so the side here, it does have some pretty cool detail, and here it does have like the smooth, like, not smooth, got like a paneling to, like, little armor thing to protect the wheels from preventing it to get shot. And then, you know, the Batmobile is can't really work anymore. But yeah, the other side also have the little armor, and yeah, the top here does have this little kind of cool design thing. I don't know what that is, but yeah, it also got a little, like, a wing piece here, which also, I guess, acts as an armor. And the back over here does not have any exhaust, but I guess this exhaust, not sure. But yeah, overall it's pretty similar to official Lego. And yeah, and the only difference is that the wheels doesn't roll. And this is the bottom. And inside the cockpit, you can't just put it out. You have to just do this, and then you do this. So this is how you open. You can move it around. And yeah, Decool did a great job on these new window paneling. And inside does have a little, like, a control stuff. but yeah, it's a little problem because you see the blue color pieces inside, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, if you just see like this, just don't care about side, then yeah, it's okay. But yeah, let's remove this. Okay, yeah, this is way easier. So inside here, you can see there is some very cool detail inside, and yeah, you can put Batman in. Once I put this back on, okay, and I already took his cape off and just lift his hand up, just, and then you could just put it in there, and he just slips down. And I guess you could throw his barrel in if you want to, like, or even his cape if you really like, if you don't want to store it in another place. But yeah, so overall the Batmobile over here is pretty great, but except for the wheel problem. But other than that, it's pretty great. And yeah, so this thing is quite great. We like the Batmobile. So overall, this set is pretty great, and except for a little bit of a quality control problem, which is the wheels doesn't roll very well. But yeah, whatever. And also, I don't know why they just keep putting empty studs on the back of the shoes. But I mean, it's not empty stud, it still have a stud, you can see it, but it doesn't work. And yeah, don't know why they just keep putting on the like the LexCorp henchman figures. That's a little bit weird. But yeah, and also another problem is that I know why they don't put LexCorp, or maybe it's probably some like copyright problems, you know, not sure. But yeah, overall this set is still pretty great. And yeah, another complaint is that Batman's cape is not the soft one. But yeah, other than that, this is pretty great. And yeah, I got the complaints of it is just pretty good. And yeah, I don't know why I say the complaints is pretty good, but yeah, only a couple complaints. And yeah, and sorry about my sound here, I'm a little bit sick. And also for like you know, this Decool is pretty much like your only choice, so you have to get this. If you want the Batman vs Superman sets, then yeah, Decool is probably your only choice, because Leaping also made it, Zim also made it, but Zim, they made like the micro versions, and it's just the micro versions of like the Batmobile and also a Batwing. So not sure about Zim, but Leaping, the quality control of Leaping is very bad. So yeah. And I'm not sure Shinyon will make it or not, but if Shinyon made it, then that would be very cool, and I will definitely get the Shinyon one. But I don't think they'll make it, because if they have made it, they'll probably just release the sets right now. So yeah, but other than that, if you want to buy this set, I'll put a buy link down in the description box below, along my Facebook page, my Instagram page, and also my second channel. So yeah, I'm here. Make sure to check out those up. But other than that, please subscribe to this channel if you like these bootlegs. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be seeing you very soon.